I have finally finished Attack on Titan, ladies and gentlemen, and I thought, you know what, man, I need to put the camera on and just say how I feel about this absolute juggernaut anime. This definitely isn't going to be like a deep dive or a full review breakdown. It's just me saying my feelings. Spoiler free, so don't worry, just in case you're like me and you haven't seen anything, which I highly doubt. In fact, most people who like anime, they've seen Attack on Titan. I don't know what's wrong with me. I got no excuse. In fact, to be fair, I actually binged 1 to pretty much 4 right to the end, and then I stopped at the last 2. The 2 like mega long finale episodes, which apparently had long gaps in between, which I salute anyone who had to wait them years. Big up you lot, because I didn't have to do it, so I didn't really feel that pressure. I would have been crying if I had to wait in like real time. But the reason I stopped is because I was like, damn, this is the final 2, and everything so far has been so good. There's no possible way it can end this good, but ladies and gentlemen, it did. I'm just going to say it with chest, ladies and gentlemen. So far, this is the greatest anime story that I have ever seen. Some of the best written, complex, multi-layered characters I've ever seen, not just in anime, but just in shows, video games, anything, to be honest. They were all flawless. They all pretty much have amazing backstories, and you feel something for them, which is rare. Normally, for a show to have, like, 4 seasons and quite a lot of episodes and a lot of characters, there's so many that come and go. Normally, some of them feel throwaway, but the best thing that this does, the best thing, is the story. And it kind of loops. Like, the continuity of Attack on Titan is amazing. You see things in Season 1 that make no sense, and you see it in Season 4 and you're like, ah, damn. It's all making sense. I love that. And sometimes it doesn't even straight up explain it. It just drops you a little hint. Do you know what I mean? A little wink, a little nudge, and then you kind of, a few minutes later, go, oh, mate. Damn. I really absolutely love that. The story, I can't, there's no point, man. You pretty much, to be honest, everyone watching this video probably seen Attack on Titan already. So me waffling about how good the story is, you already know. It's me who's late to the show. You know what's up. But yeah, the story, just one of the best things I've ever seen. It rivals shows, movies. It was unbelievably good. One thing that caught me off guard is the pacing. It starts with a wham, and then it kind of slows down, but it doesn't go into like the boring filler route. It goes into the side stuff and then brings that side stuff into the main story. Can't really explain it. I'm not going to go into spoilers at all, obviously. But for what you'd classify as downtime, it didn't really feel like it because we're getting introduced to new characters and they're so integral to the progression of the story and no one gets left out, man. Like, if someone is introduced into this anime, you best believe, bruv, even by the end, you're going to hear name drops. You're going to hear a lot of that stuff. And that continuity, I really appreciate it, man. It was so good. As for the actual Titans and the action and everything, it was bloody well good, man. Some of the best. In fact, it could be, I'm just going to say it's the best, man. There's no point waffling. It's got the best, like, cinematography. When they're swinging across roofs of different cities and stuff, and there's Titans, and they're grabbing them, biting them, and they're swinging it through their mouth, all that stuff was so unbelievably good. Just the cinematography, directing, the angles, the mix of, like, actual anime style with CG. Just all of that mixed with, like, crazy angles of, like, cinematography stuff, which I've never seen to this day, especially in anime before. They really went the extra mile to make you feel like, especially when people are fighting Titans and they're so much bigger. The stuff they do with the camera, yeah, it slaps. The action, yeah, it gets better and better by the season. And again, I'm not going to spoilers. The ending, that massive ending was so good. And there's so many standout scenes from season 1 and 2, especially 2, when we get the Beast Titan and he's throwing boulders and stuff. That's not a spoiler. It's literally in the opening scene, the opening credit, which, damn, the music, yeah, mate. I can't play the music for copyright, but if you know what's up, man, if you see it, because every single season feels like the music goes more crazy, except one little dip, because those episodes around it were heavily like story and lore and world building based, and then like the part 2 of that season, I think it's season 3, that was like the mega intro. Like, okay, damn, yeah, it's going down now, action time. And it was action time. Also, Rumbling, yeah, gotta be one of my favourite intro songs of all time. I know the season 2 intro, that's the one that I was like, wowzers, this is unbelievable. But for me, mate, the Rumbling tune, that slapped different for me, man. Overall, the story and the message of Attack on Titan, you don't really know what's going on until you get right to the end and you see the actual message, and I love that, man. Starts off, shows you the world, shows you the lore, shows you what's going on, but you don't really know what's going on. The main picture, you ain't got a clue what's up. And then every season, right to the end, it gives you a little bit more action, better characters, and it goes on and on, and it ends. The credits of the ending, yeah, I think that could be my favourite bit. Like, that hammered the message home for me, the actual credits in the final episode. I'm not joking. That was the second that I was like, damn, I knew, like, spoiler alert, I'm giving it a 10. This is God tier. It might even be beyond God tier. It was that good. I already gave it that score, but the credits was the bit I was like, this is no joke. The actual message of Attack on Titan, amazing. A lot of things try and, like, do these kind of stories, and they end up having to, like, hammer it in your face, like, the message. Do you know what I mean? But this was flawless, man. And I salute everyone who worked on the manga and the anime. Voice acting was amazing. You could feel emotions. I kind of did a weird thing. Most of it in Japanese, but I kind of, like, rewatched some episodes I'd already seen. Like, I went back a few episodes and watched it with the English dub. I've got to be fair. Normally, I say the English dub, just allow it and watch, like, the proper Japanese voice acting. Except for certain things. Like, I grew up with Dragon Ball Z. I only heard that in English for the longest time. I've watched Super in Japanese and English. This goes side by side with Dragon Ball Z for me. I think both voice acting, Japanese and English, I think they're both so good, which it needed to be because there's so many emotions in Attack on Titan. There's multiple bits. Your boy was getting teary-eyed in that final episode, bruv. Yeah, it had the layers. Ladies and gentlemen, Attack on Titan, bloody God tier, mate. But you already knew that because you'd seen it, and I'm late. Because I'm me. Thanks for watching, guys. I love and appreciate you all. I'm going to try and do more of these videos, man, because there is a lot of anime I have not seen, and I'm compiling a list in here because I want to do a mega anime review at some point this year, 2024. If you've got recommendations, let me know down below. I'll greatly appreciate it. See you in a bit.